I'm seeing in today's market so much negativity. Like I'm seeing leading agents on videos. I'm seeing people on stages. I'm seeing all of this. Oh, the market's dead. The market's dead. The market's dead. And to be honest, I'm always honest with you. You guys know that I'm honest to a fault, to my own detriment often. It was starting to impact me that I started to buy into it. And then one of my students actually pulled me up on it. I'm so grateful because, I'm not a negative person, I believe in being prepared for markets that require different skills. Absolutely. But there is absolutely zero chance that there should be the sheer amount of people leaving this industry that are. I've never seen more people come back to my marketing pieces thanking me for being in touch and saying, but I'm not in the industry anymore. Never before have I seen as many as right now, ever. And then at the same time, there are agents that are learning new skills who are absolutely destroying. So I don't want to hear this negative, If you do come back to me and say things like, oh, Glenn, I can't afford your event, I can't afford to be with, then I'm going to recommend you unsubscribe from my emails, you unfriend me, you block me on Facebook, just get me out of your life. Because then I won't be annoying to you anymore with my positivity. You won't be seeing the results that I get. No, I don't get it. My students get when they employ and they implement a few of the simple things I teach them. This was the screen grab that I put up from Lee Sutherland because I was watching his execution of this strategy that I talked about the other day. So I grabbed it. So as you can see, this last Saturday at 9 a.m. and have a look at the amount of money he spent, $2.43, as you can see, executing this particular strategy that resulted in someone tagging a friend who said very nice, who said we could use him, who said Lee jumped in, subtle as a brick. Hi, Kim, are you thinking of selling? Yes, would love to come around within 2 days. And with Lee Sutherland, an idea of mine, and a grand total of $2.43, ended up with a $900,000 listing at 3%. I'm just sick of hearing whatever excuses are that you've got for not doing well in this market when it's possible doing slightly different things. You saw the first slide is if you want results that you've never gotten, you might have to learn a few things that you've never done before. That's exactly what Lee from the Sunshine Coast did. He was brave enough to implement something that was a little bit uncomfortable for him, but he went and did it, right? But even if you think that you are a rookie, you have no right, you have no skill, if you've got all of that self-talk, don't even let that stop you. Because what if I'm 100% exaggerating? 100 times, not 100%. What if I'm 10,000% exaggerating, like 100 times 100? 10,000% exaggerating. That means it's going to cost you maybe $200 per listing presentation. So long as you can convert the odd listing presentation and you're half as good as I'm told you are, because a lot of people tell me, oh, Glenn, I'm really good once I'm face-to-face with those consumers. All I need is more appraisals. If that's the case, what if it did cost you $400 in advertising expenditure for every $10,000 check? How often would you swap 400 bucks for 10 grand? I'm sick of here. I only want positive people in my world. I only want people who, even when it is hard, even when there is market shifting, even when there is competitors and cost cutters and all that sort of thing coming into their world, I only want to deal with people who are looking for solutions for that. Even if they are pissed, you can get pissed off, of course you can. But I don't want to hear the excuses anymore that you are wallowing in that excuse and then, go back to whatever. Now, I'm not even judging you if you go back to the career you were once in. That's fine. Just don't complain in and around us anymore because you did that. You made those choices to not explore the options that are at your disposal. I know it sounds weird that I'm complaining about you complaining. It feels like I'm being negative about you being negative. No, I'm being negative. I'm surrounding myself with people that, like me, can have a passionate response to this and then be up at 4:30 this morning like I was, be still up at 12:30 a.m. the night before like I was. But if you're not and you want to fix this thing, then you've got all the resources at your disposal to do so. And you know what? It doesn't even have to be me. Look, I'd be honored if it was us that you came along and hung out with. But there are people around the country who have solutions to this, who have solved the problems that you're currently going through, that have been through markets like you're in before, that have thrived then and are thriving now. And again, I'm thinking of Matt Steinway and Chris Gilmore and Tom Carlin and many of these guys. Adam Gould, he's only been in the game for 4 years, I think, but he came into the market when it was a bit tougher. Now he's, again, going through a tough market. He's saying, oh, it's just double. He said to one of my guys the other day, oh, it's just 3 times as hard to get a property across the line. So he just works 3 times as hard. Took on another couple of staff members to help him do that. No complaining. Still $1.5 million in revenue, you know, or thereabouts. That's his on-track target that he's on track for. So, you know, there it is. So you've lost the right to complain.